Ian Sharp, everybody. Ian.
And Ryan has a lot of really funny, really good friends. It's pretty awesome. So, we live in a really crazy time right now, guys. It's really weird. There's like, the flow of information is insane. The amount of information that the average person has access to is just, it's weird compared to like any other time in history. And it's like, I don't know, it's really exciting, but it's really messed up because like, I feel like people are sharing too much of the stuff that isn't important and not really sharing enough of the stuff we need to know. Like, if I get on Facebook and a couple just has a baby, that's all you're gonna hear about. You're gonna see, you know, you're gonna hear every time they take a poop and every little detail. And those should be close, treasured moments, you know? And, you know, they're gonna post picture after picture. Oh, look, this is baby's first bath, and this is baby's first blah, 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 and all this stuff. And like, what we really need to know, though, is no one ever posts if they jerk off to baby pictures or not. And like, I figure that's kind of important information considering how many baby pictures get posted to Facebook. Now, I don't jerk off to baby pictures. But if I did, I wouldn't tell any of you motherfuckers about it, because that would fuck up the best porn site ever. I really don't though. I don't jerk off to baby pictures. I jerk off to your bikini pictures from the summer vacation because I'm a normal person. Yeah. Like, you know, it's weird though. Like, anybody ever tell you look like a child molester though? And so, if no one's ever told you that you look like a child molester, I'll tell you right now, it really hurts. It's not a pleasant thing to be told. Like, the thing about it is, I get all offended at first. I'm like, man, who's to say what a child molester looks like? A child molester could be anybody, you know? And then you go on the online sex offender registry and you're like, no, there's kind of a type. They're all either like out of shape, or they have bad eyesight, or they have a receding hairline, or they have a lot of facial hair. I'm just like, fuck. No, but the worst is when I'm in the toy store. Or, no, I don't go to the toy store. I go to like Walmart, but I'll always still go check out the toy aisle because I'm a nerd, and like if I could, I would blow a whole paycheck on like Transformers and Batman and just have this huge epic war of what would happen between all my favorite shit. That would just be the best thing ever. But I don't do that because I'm an adult, and that would be irresponsible. And toys don't get you drunk. But I'll still go look at them, and like I'll be looking at like the new special edition Darth Vader, and like I'll be drooling on it, and oh, it's so awesome. And like naturally, you know, some kid will come walking down the aisle, you know, where he belongs, and he'll, you know, gradually start making his way towards where I'm standing, and that's right when the mom walks by, and she takes one look at him. And then she takes one look at me, and she's like, no, come on, let's go. Let's get out of here. Come on. Let's go look at the bicycles, because we know he's not going over there. And I'm just like, look, lady, relax, okay? I'm not going to fuck your kid, okay? I like experience. Your kid's probably a shitty lay. What are you doing later? That never works. I gotta change my notes. So like I recently took a trip to the happiest place on earth.
Yes.
By trip I mean I was really fucked up on acid. And by the happiest place on earth I meant the local gay bar. It was crazy. You guys might be asking, Ian, what are you doing at the gay bar? You're clearly the pinnacle of heterosexual masculinity. And you're right, but like, there's a secret I found out. I didn't know this. Straight women love gay bars. Apparently women love to dance to Lady Gaga and shower everybody in glitter and get really drunk and lower their guard and hopefully not get hit on by some straight douchebag asshole. And so, I just, you know, I hate to tell you this, ladies, but the secret's out, you know? We know about this. It's really it's really only a matter of time before the gay bar has more douchebag bros than Buffalo Wild Wings on frat night. And so I was there, and like, you know, I'll admit that I was a little insecure about it. I didn't quite know how to go about this. So I tried to dress not gay, and I did this by wearing like the ugliest like green cargo pants I owned, and like the most offensive satanic death metal shirt that I owned, and basically I would dress every day, and you know, it did a really good job. I didn't get hit on hardly at all, but like that includes women, and that was that kind of backfired. I did get hit on once though. I got hit on once. I went to the bar, and this little short Mexican guy comes up to me and he's like, "Hey man, you like death metal?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I like death metal. Death metal's the shit." And he's like, "That's awesome, man. You like Slayer and Cannibal Corpse?" I'm like, "Yes, I fucking love Slayer and I love Cannibal Corpse. This is awesome." I'm like high-fiving the dude and everything. It's really awesome. I think I'd had too many drinks and I forgot where I was, because it didn't seem that weird when he was like, "You want to go back to my place and listen to some Slayer?" And I'm like, "Fuck it. Wait a minute." That's probably a bad idea. So it was really embarrassing, but it was kind of nice, because like, you know, I think it was probably the first time that anyone's ever just, you know, accepted me for who I was, you know. I'll always remember that guy. So then I made my way to the restroom, and you know, to kind of sort through these new emotions I was feeling, and also to take a leak. And like, I was at the urinal doing my business, and there was some dude behind me, you know, just combing his hair or whatever, doing dude stuff in a gay bar or whatever, no big deal. And this other dude walks into the restroom and goes straight up to this other dude, and he's like, "Hey man, were you out there dancing with Brad earlier?" And I was like, "Oh shit, cat fight." And then the dude that was there, you know, he just nonchalantly turns over and he's like, "Man, I don't know who I was dancing with. I was just out there having a good time dancing with whoever. I've been asking people's names. What's the big deal?" And the guy, you know, feels the need to defend himself a little more. He's like, "Well, I just want you to know, Brad's with me, so you better watch it." And I'm just like, "Oh shit, this is gonna be fucked up. I've never seen anything like this before." And the dude is like, just, you know, says the ballsiest thing I've ever heard for, you know, an impending fight. He just looks at the dude and goes, "What about you? You want to dance with me?" And the guy goes, "Yeah." And then they start making out. Like, that's why gay bars are magical. Anywhere else, any other bar, that would have been a violent, cops getting called brawl. But instead, conflict turns into friendship. It's a happy ending. Except for poor Brad. Thank you guys, I'm in charge.
Yeah, dude.